This is us, the Hart-Turgeon family. Before kids, life was all about living in the moment through alpinism, often ending in disastrous bivvies and heinous weather. We called that disaster-style alpinism. And then, next thing we know, we're parents. Mathais and Mika arrived, and now we're experimenting with disaster-style parenting. So both Max and I lived out of cars as dirtbags in our mid-20s. And when Mika was born, we bought the van because both of us just really wanted to continue to travel. They love camping in the middle of nature. You know, they get out of the tent, Mika gets in his onesie, and they're like playing straight away. There's like no shoes, no socks, and they absolutely love it.
You can just wake up, eat, and then run around. And then you just start what you're gonna do in a day.
Ça va être léger.
Toi, on est.
How did it go?
Oh, how did it go?
Was it floppy or was it good?
It was, at first it was fine. Then it started dying down, so I finished over there. This
Mika, are you gonna dive in with us? For me, when you're out in nature and you have one t-shirt and you're not taking a shower and you're not looking in the mirror every day and you're not comparing yourself to social media and seeing what you're less than, you just stop thinking about it and it's not as present. And so I'm really hoping these experiences like keep them grounded through kind of hard adolescent years, and then gives them the power to like feel confident in who they are inside. $255, that's a
Wow, that's a
decent
lot of olives.
Yeah, that looks like a good one.
Can we?
Yeah, I'll hold it, you put $255. Max came up with the idea of a dirtbag training, so we started having a conversation with them about the cost of adventure and the cost of choosing.
0,99.
So if you spend your money on things you don't need, then you don't have as much money to go on an adventure. So we wanted them to choose the groceries and see what they spent the money on. So we gave them like 40 euros to buy food for 3 days. And it was pretty interesting to see them all of a sudden realize how much everything costs and what's worth it to spend money on.
30, 31. Oh, yeah. No!
Oh,
Mais il y a peut-être une remise.
On peut rendre ça
Et ça?
et ça. Ils ont que 40 euros. Maybe we should have put the olives back and kept the chocolate.
No, maybe you should have put the chocolate, the olives, and the nuts back, and kept the money.
Ah. For us, the trips we do all together, it is really kind of the cement of our family. Like, we're busy and we like being busy, and the kids are getting into their activities and their friends. But then when we go in these experiences all together, like I do really think it keeps us grounded and like together as a family.
Well, it needs to be a little tighter.
No.
Otherwise he'll fall out. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt his neck. It's a magic rope. You'll go get him, right?
I go up there again. Throw him back down.
Throw him back down?
I wouldn't throw him down on this. Bunny is actually a real person. Bunny is part of our family. He's alive. And, you know, I think it's a beautiful thing. I love, again, that vulnerability that Mika's willing to be 10 years old and love his doo-doo and just need it that deeply. And Mathis is willing to see that So we all kind of go all in on the bunny thing, but Bunny has always been Mika's safe place.
Bye, Bunny. Good luck.
I'm sorry, it's the mom reflexive. I know, but every time something happens, like everybody gets mad at me, but I can't help it. It makes it worse.
That's why she doesn't come to my competition.
I know it makes it worse. It just comes out. It just automatically goes. Mathais and Mika are 18 months apart, and they're very different. You know, so in the house and our kind of daily life, there's a lot of competition and trying to carve out their own space and their own identities, which I think is really normal. But then when we go out on these adventures, there's this really awesome, deep love that comes out through vulnerability, because each one of them is kind of scared in different settings, and then they become vulnerable, and you have a choice. You can either manipulate that vulnerability and be mean, or you can support that vulnerability and make them feel more secure. And what I do see in the adventures we do is that they really support each other.
Put your right foot out. Look at me. Put your right foot back here. And go higher first. There you go.
You got this, Mika.
You can come down.
Come on, Mika. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're okay. You're okay.
You okay?
Okay.
And then over that, Mika, it's like a ladder.
Mika, do you see there's a big block in the crack?
I think that having a life like this and having parents like this is really fun, because like not a lot of people can experience this, because not everybody gets the same opportunities. Not everybody has enough money, or so it's really special to me that my parents bring me to places like this.
Coffee, 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 coffee. I think I'm gonna have some. Is it ready? The name disaster style parenting actually came out of a conversation about parenting styles. But you have to, wait. Do you have undies on? You can't get all soaked.
No, I don't. I don't know what to do.
You gotta put undies on.
Why?
Disaster style parenting, it's like disaster style alpinism. You just kind of like go at it, throw everything into it. It's usually epic, and afterwards it's really awesome.
Here I see no disaster.
I guess not everything we're doing is a total disaster then.